This one looks pretty weird, because it is. So let's see what we got here. This was a bit creepy, because last time when I got out of this, everybody's faces were super glitchy. I know it was on purpose, but it still looked super creepy. And I'm just guessing that this is a side dungeon too, so... Well, we'll see. Something's wrong here. Well, the cat snipers are not a big deal. Killing them, they're weak. But these guys, they just have 148 HP, which is very few. So I am obviously wondering, what's the hook? There's gonna be some catch. Did I say hook? I mean catch. In German we say hook. When we use the German version of the saying, it's the German word for hook and not for catch. Wo ist der Haken? Okay, anyway, electrical damage is always good for robots, and these guys at least take neutral damage from lots of attacks. Let's actually start with it, with the cats. See, we deal barely any damage to these guys. They are super strong apparently. And I have no clue why. Let's boost up our evasion, because I feel like this is gonna be a long fight. We have 2 waves of enemies too. Okay, good thing we boost our evasion. Already saved Matt's ass. This guy's defending. This guy just got some other damage. Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna scan the enemies first. Yeah, the riddle. It was like the Pokemon riddle. We have a lot of those in this game. It's actually pretty cool. We moved in together now. We can't live together before, but as friends. Ah, okay, I see. Huh. Well, congratulations then. Happy to hear it. Wish you best of luck with everything then. Okay, so what do we have here? Gray Pixel. This thing looks pretty weak, and it's barely got any HP. You can probably kill it with 1 hit, right? This thing has 2077, by the way. Cyberpunk reference? 2077 defense and magical defense. Just to compare this cat has 8. Which explains why we're barely dealing any damage to these things. That is... holy shit. And they're not even vulnerable to electrical damage because they're apparently pixels, so they don't count as robots. So fire is the way to go here. We're gonna switch out our equipment. Actually, let's just switch our equipment right now. Everything else is stupid, because we have 2 waves, and if the second wave has more of these things, we're gonna be super stuck. This is a side... I'm not sure if it's a side dungeon, but it is a secret level. So, it's gotta be tough. And I want to be prepared. So, let's switch back to Inferno. For Mad. For Anna, let's switch back to... We usually use the fairy bow, right? Water is an option here too. I like the way her stats behave, and we can't even upgrade this. Just because, yeah, we're gonna stick to the fairy bow. I'll regret that. I'm gonna upgrade this. No legs. Wait, we can upgrade that too. Nice. Okay, no legs. I mean, no legs always sticks to this weapon, because the other stuff is stupid for no legs. I guess this is fine. Hope this is fine. Okay, switcheroning our equipment was not as useful as I thought it would be, but at least we can get the Soul Spirit ready for Natalie. And for Lance, we're probably just gonna stick to what we have. Now, we're gonna switch back to the Flame Titan. We're gonna switch back to the Flame Titan. Okay, let's restart this battle. Actually, let's save and then restart this battle. Actually, let's save. Let's get Anna's... Well, once again. Lowering the evasion of an enemy and making them wet is pretty amazing. 110 damage is not really amazing if this one already is 150, but it only makes the enemy wet. But it makes them wet with 100% chance. And we can make it deal even more damage. Let's go for that. Can't believe that we maxed out a water skill. I think Anna never did that. Now it's useful to use Aquamarine after all. I hate that we just did that. I really hate it. We need 2 more opals to really make this weapon powerful. Well, let's start. Totally forgot to say I am. Don't worry about it. Do whatever feels fine, and I'm gonna... These pixels look stretched. Is this 9 to 16? That's definitely not 16 to 9. Or they're just... whatever. Laying on their sides, but what would they have? Feet. Whatever. I'm not sure. I mean, the cat snipers are dealing a lot of damage usually. Yeah, let's start with the cat snipers, even though maybe a bad idea. No legs. Do we skill our evasion again, or do we just say... Okay, I want to test our aqua volley. These cats are also vulnerable to water damage, so let's actually abuse this and target everybody. We're gonna fire 4 arrows, but they're hitting random targets. Let's see what we got. Okay, the damage is not that high for the pixels here either. But the good thing is, as far as my damage goes, Aqua arrows are the strongest of them all. I didn't know that. And it's mainly about dealing status effects. The thing is, both gray pixels are wet now, and if they're wet, they get extra damage from our thunder and ice attacks. And Nolex is focused on on thunder attacks right now, so that could be rather useful. So we're gonna give Encore to Nolex, which means he's got 2 turns. He's gonna use the first one to unleash a bolt boogie. Let's just focus on the cat sniper anyway. It's gonna be dead after this. Ooh, we missed. That sucks. Because I want to use Sushi Cat, but instead of using Sushi Cat, we're gonna do this differently. We're gonna use the bolt boogie. Okay, we got rid of one of them. I was scared that they were gonna explode and deal some more damage. Anna's gotta refresh Nolex, otherwise we're not gonna see another day. I'm okay with the lag pain from a backup brick is coming back. Why is it coming back? That really doesn't sound good. Why is it coming back? Did you get that checked out since it came back? Because it really doesn't sound like it should be happening. Okay, we're gonna prepare for the second wave. The enemies are gonna start the fight, so we're gonna boost our evasion. Could a Sushi Cat be enough to kill this guy? Because that way we'd have more health. It was enough. Awesome. Okay, so second wave, what do we have? 1 gray pixel. Shit, that is a gray pixel. The other thing was a small gray pixel. We just randomly unleashed that attack, which is pretty neat. But it doesn't really help us. Holy lord. We are so screwed. No legs, 9 lives. And then we're gonna use Ragnarok. Is this the perfect time for Ragnarok? I don't feel like it is, but Ragnarok. Time for our limit break. It feels so unsatisfying to deal damage to this guy because it always is just a little bit of damage. 2237. Defense. 102 evasion, so it even evades our attacks on top of it all. We could use a bio or earth-based limit break here, but it doesn't help us with this guy at all. It's wet, which is cool, but I guess we gotta focus on the aqua volley. Fire damage is even more useful, actually. Aqua volley in your face. Hoping that we evade his attack. And we even missed. Buddy, you buffed your own attacks, so please let this eruption kill that bastard. He's extra super. Oh shit. He's extra super weak to fire damage. This one feels like a side dungeon. It is so super hard. It's either a side dungeon or it's meant for later game. For later in the game. %, stun resistance, that would be my go-to, damn it. I want to revive Hannah. What kind of... It doesn't say what kind of attacks it's using. I don't know if they're magical or physical, otherwise I could use the barrier spell. Okay, we're gonna use coffee on Anna. And now I'd actually like Anna to attack and hope for the best. It's not a smart choice at all. Let's bring in Natalie for Anna. Natalie's gonna use heal more on everybody. Matt has been auto-revived thanks to 9 lives. So he can now... Actually... Just gonna attack. We got this. It's done. It's done. But this is harder than I thought, and this was the first fight in the secret level. It's not a side dungeon because we get XP and everything, so maybe we should come back later because it is too strong now. We got a new gun. Nice. Just the damage of bomb skills. Well, we already got one of those. Hand bombs and sushi. This level is... smaller than I thought. Okay. Okay, so we gotta defeat this guy in order to get here, but something feels so wrong about this secret level. I can't even tell you what it is. There's gotta be something hidden here, right? Okay, we can go everywhere. I'm just gonna check this on this level too. I have an appointment with the doctor operator on me. I don't know what it's called in German. Bunch of... yeah. I myself never had one, but my father did, and it sucks. This is so super buggy. On purpose, I know that, but still. This part of the wall is sort of broken compared to the others. Oh, there was something hidden here, okay. Okay, we're just gonna keep on going. We're gonna see if we can defeat these guys, like all of them. I'm scared. Okay, 2 gray pixels are fine, but we got 3 waves coming. First of all, let's bring in Anna again. Then Matt is gonna buff. Actually, since these guys are super vulnerable to fire, Matt is gonna buff himself. Hey Perna, how are you doing? Thanks for joining us. The alleged bugs are floating around the game. This is a secret level. It's actually supposed to be like that. We got an achievement once we entered it. The achievement was... Wait, let me just look at it. Just open Steam. But I could show it in-game too. It's probably the better idea anyway. I don't find it. There it is. The achievement literally doesn't have any letters in it. Just some weird signs and then some question marks. It's all super buggy. And in this level with these gray pixels, they have very few HP, but an insane amount of defense. Instead of like 8 or 20 defense that we usually have, this thing has 2037. Before it was 2077. I thought it was a Cyberpunk reference. Now I know that it's just random. But this still means that it's all pretty weird and I don't know what's going on. But these guys are not vulnerable to electrical damage. We need more damage with electrical attacks because we have an electrical weapon. But they can't be stunned anyways, so maybe let's give them some bad luck. Or screw no lags. Sorry, but this may be a fight where we shouldn't use no lags. Instead, let's unload onto this gray pixel. That's a good start. This guy's heavy now, earth damage taken is increased, but doesn't really help us that much. We're gonna use an aqua volley and hope that this actually already deals a shit ton of damage. That was enough, nice. We got rid of 1 gray pixel, but we got 3 waves here. It gets weirder. Wait, oh no. No, wait, it does? But how do we even proceed here? There's only that 1 letter that leads back to the normal game. Okay, I'm just gonna see what's gonna happen. I'm super scared. A lot of the glitches are on purpose. Yeah. They are, but I'm super scared. Just wait, it gets more fun. I'm scared. But it's super hard already. It feels like a side dungeon. We're playing on epic difficulty, so this is hardcore. Okay, that doesn't really matter to me. Fire damage is reduced by 50%. Making these things wet is not a good idea. Technically. This thing is on cooldown for 5 turns. We could use bullet hell, but it's more useful if we got more enemies left. We could just use double shot, but it's so much weaker compared to unload. Moab isn't useful. We're gonna use bullet hell, I guess. We're gonna use... The buff on the target's defense also sounds smart. We're gonna save this for the next one. We're gonna try to crit hit with snipe instead. Wait, it's also fire-based damage. Sorry, my bad. This is also fire-based damage. It's stupid to use that when this guy's wet. Instead, we're gonna bring in no legs again, and we're actually just gonna use... Oh, sorry. We're actually just gonna use the bolt boogie, because since it's wet, we're dealing more damage with it. You're making me super scared, Verna. I hope you know that. I'm slightly more tense than I should be right now. Okay, let's buff our evasion, because I'm not sure what's gonna happen in the second wave. And let's use, I don't know, surge. It really doesn't matter right now. I'm just getting rid of that thing. That was fairly easy compared to the big picks with... This one's upside down, it even attacks to the right and still hits us though. That guy's upside down! Look at that! Surprised you got my name correct first try? Why wouldn't I? Well, actually, I was a bit worried that I didn't get it right, to be honest. Chineko, good morning! How was your night? I hope you slept well. It's good to see you. And it's not good to see Anna dead, so let's use 9 lives. Oh, we also got a bit of a backup. We got 2 of the larger Grey Pixels here, so the third wave is probably going to be a big Grey Pixel again. Or maybe even 2, which is worse, obviously. But this time we can use fire attacks again, so let's bring in... Ja, scheiße. Random German. Fuck me. Don't, but fuck me. Okay, fuck it. We're gonna buff up Lance. Lance is really helpful here. I usually don't use Lance that much, but his attacks are super strong. Let's use Bullet Hell to hopefully lower these guys' defenses. We're gonna focus on the weird upside down one because he's, well, weird. Did we do more damage to the one that we didn't focus on? I think the battery's died on his wireless keyboard. Wait, what? I don't get that. Got some beef with us, foe? We'll make sure you finish me off, or well, make sure you finish me off, or you'll regret it. I'm so weirded out by everything. Perna, thank you very much for following. It's super duper appreciated. In case you don't know, we're not only playing Epic Battle Fantasy. I actually have an Epic Battle Fantasy Let's Play on YouTube. I don't know if you've seen that. That's basically what I'm recording for right now. We're up to 63 episodes there. Actually, it's only 61 right now, I think, but there are 2 more episodes coming, and that's basically where we started today. And then there's obviously gonna be more stuff. So if you ever miss a stream and you actually just love Epic Battle Fantasy, you know where to find more of that. And otherwise, I'm also streaming a lot of Watch Dogs, sometimes Sims, and other stuff, just randomly. But for now, let's focus on what we're doing because we are about to die. That's not a good thing. I don't want Lance to be dead, but well, whatever. Bring in Anna. Anna could just revive Lance now. Or she could just not do that. I feel like we need to use Sushi Cat, which also sucks. Anyway, let's focus on getting rid of that weird pixel. This is super bugged out, just the way the attack hits, although that thing is upside, I don't know. Evapor's my jam. Awesome. The game is insanely awesome. Seriously. I started it and I was like, okay, let's see. It's gonna be similar to Final Fantasy. It's probably gonna be fun. And then already after the first 2 episodes, I was like, this is super hardcore strategy based with the elements and everything you need to do. And back then I was playing on normal difficulty. Now we're up to epic difficulty. And yeah, it just got weirder and weirder. And I love the humor. I still can't get over the joke. What was it? Something about cats and trees, and then it says something like But that can't be right. Cats don't have bark. That's dogs. Just let that sink in for a second. I'm gonna keep playing. It was something like that. Not entirely sure if that was the correct way it was said. We're gonna use Sushi Cat. It's not gonna deal so much damage, but it's gonna heal us. And now maybe the Aqua Volley will be enough to just get rid of... Wait, actually... 100 ice damage reduced. Okay, it doesn't matter. Good. Let's get rid of one of these guys at least. Boom. Thank you. This is my first Epic Battle Fantasy. Yes, I didn't play one before. One of my viewers, Shy, she's not here right now. She's probably still asleep or in school, I don't know. She gifted this to me like maybe 1.5 years ago or 2 years ago. And I started playing it 3 or 4 months ago for YouTube. And I didn't expect this to be that awesome, seriously. But I was told that I should play the other games in order, but this one was okay to play, but then I should play the other ones in order. Or was it just first to third in order and the fourth was also okay, something like that. But for this one, I was told it was okay to start with it. Okay, let's focus on dealing damage. Usually I mainly use Matt to buff up the others, but right now it doesn't seem like the most important thing. The most important thing right now is I can't revive Lance when he's not in the fight. That is stupid. Stupid as in I can just switch him in, revive him and switch him out again. So why can't I just revive him when it's in the backup? So welcome back, Anna. Anna, who by the way is gonna finish off this guy. And for the last one, I imagine a big fucking pixel that's super bugged out, like on the side or something. Oh, that's actually not what happened. But they are bigger. They're bigger and they're dealing more damage too. 6. The amount of damage we are dealing is... yeah, just laughable. Doesn't matter too much. You just miss out on some reference, but you can play this once every month. Oh, okay, I see. I miss Shy. So do I. She's been here. Wait, was it yesterday? No, I think it was last Saturday when she was here. During one of the 2 Watch Dogs streams we had, she was here. The new Watch Dogs Legion. That we're gonna keep playing on Saturday. I'm not sure if I'll have time to stream that much tomorrow because I also need to go to my side job. But it's only in the afternoon, so we'll see. Whatever. Focus. Matt still got some extra firepower, some extra physical attack, so that is fine. We're gonna switch in Lance again because I think we need him. I'm not sure if Sushi Cat is still on cooldown, otherwise it would be useful to use it. We're gonna boost Lance. Yes, we're gonna boost Lance. Sushi Cat is on cooldown, so is 9 lives for another 50,000 rounds. Are we gonna stick to Bolt Boogie? I mean, Bolt Boogie deals more damage. And thanks to our weapon, it deals even more damage, but the enemy doesn't have any vulnerability to it. I'm gonna use the Water Whirl. I'm not gonna use the Water Whirl. I'm gonna start with Lance, because if we make the enemy wet and then use a fire attack, it's gonna be less effective. And I want to use... actually want to use Unload, it's not ready yet. Fuck my life. We'd use a Hyper Beam, but it needs 2 turns. Wait, his Limit Break is ready. We're gonna use the Ion Cannon then. The Iron Cannon charges his Hyper Beam attack and deals a lot of damage. We can't stun the enemy because it has 100% stun resistance, but still. Instead of charging Hyper Beam, then using Hyper Beam, we're gonna use this Limit Break and then use Hyper Beam. I never did this, I've wanted to do this for a while. This looks so powerful and it barely deals any damage. This is crazy. This guy's charged, but it doesn't have a turn left. We could use one of these two, but it's dark or holy damage with these Limit Breaks, so that's not useful either. So we gotta focus on something else. We're gonna use the Bolt Boogie after all. I just hope that Lance survives this round, otherwise it's not good. I totally joined the EBF Discord in the community, they get super deep strategies and stuff. I may enjoy that discussion, yes, but at the same time I try not to overthink things. Okay, I do always overthink things. Maya, thank you very much for following, it's much appreciated. If you need anything, just ask, that's what I'm here for. Also, I'll just take a quick nap for now, BRB. Fuck. These guys are stronger than I want them to be. Just saying. They're dealing way too much damage. I have something in my face there. Could you like... Now I'm dancing. I just want to get this out of my face, but now I'm dancing. There we go. Okay. This is all but good. And her limit break's not even charged. Why is the limit break not charged? She could revive everybody with one limit break, but she can't. That's all I wanted to say. Thanks for listening. Okay. We're gonna revive. Why can I not oh, that's why it didn't work before either. Okay, I see. They do indeed hurt. Yes! Why do they deal so much damage? Why do they deal so much damage? That's not healthy. I want to use unload, but I know that I should make sure that I survive this. But I want to use unload. If this actually kills one of them, then we're good. Because the other one will probably only kill one of these two. What about Hyper Beam, by the way? It should be charged. Is it charged? Well, the charge is still here. So yes, it can't be dispelled either. I guess the pixels are sharp. They glitch, they don't obey your plant blocks. I noticed. Okay. We're not gonna risk it. We're gonna use. Oh, we're gonna buy a new coffee soon. I remember that in the beginning of the game, by the way. That was important to me. I remember that in the beginning of the game, in the YouTube comments, people told me like, buy 30,000 cups of coffee, and I was like, yeah, we got like 30 or 50 cups. That's gotta be enough for a while. Well, back then we maybe only had 10 or 20. I think I didn't buy that much coffee yet, but I should. Powermain, thank you very much for following. It's appreciated. Enjoy my suffering. You know what? In Coral Lands, so we get our wish after all. We revived lands. We revived Matt, and we got to use the Hyper Beam. Die, motherfuckers, die. Or don't, you know? Because why would we? Was that some sort of Kamehameha wave? And we're all dead! Because fuck everything! More EBF streamers. Are there many EBF streamers? I actually don't know. So far I've only played 60 episodes on YouTube. I didn't know that streaming this game was a thing. You can never have too much coffee. More EBF streamers are more suffering. Coffee's life literally. I noticed, but this is not good. This is not good. I don't think I'll continue in this dungeon. I love this dungeon for the glitches, but I feel like because it's not a side dungeon, we should probably do some other stuff first and then come back here, because these pixels were super strong. We were not even close to defeating them. In every round, with one attack, they killed everybody that was still alive. This was 2 rounds in a row that they killed everybody. He hasn't yet gotten to the really annoying glitches. I'm out of here! By the way, this is super creepy. I've been through that dungeon once before without doing anything, like 5 or 10 episodes ago. This was super creepy. I was really worried that the whole world would be like this and that there would be a whole world of glitches to discover now, but luckily it got back to normal after one screen.